Hi folks, this is Ty Robinson here at Bretz RV and Marine, and today I'm going to be showing you the 316 Vengeance by Forest River. Some changes that they did from 2012 to 2013 is they put this fiberglass gel-coated front cap on the coach with a little aerodynamics in there. It'll tow a little bit nicer and give you a little bit better turning radius. Also, they placed some LED lights on the front. The LED lights, of course, they don't use as much energy as a regular bulb. They're nice and sleek and look real cool going down the road. Under here, as I said, at this price point, it does not come with the generator, but they got a nice space for one if you choose to put one in there. And here you just have access to your battery. The color comes standard with one battery, and as you can see, it's vented out so that stuff coming off the battery won't leak into your coach, but out into the outside air. And you have your controls for your landing gear, so you can bring your landing gear up and down and back into that bad boy. And then also your light switch for your LED lights on the front of the coach. Also a change that they did this year is they went to this vinyl material that goes from here all the way underneath the coach. Instead of having fiberglass or some kind of substance that can break or crack, this is very malleable and it'll hold up a little bit better than fiberglass would under there. Easier to clean and whatnot. So moving right around the coach, you notice on the outside, a nice big patio light. Somebody's messing with your campsite at night, you can flip a light on, usually from your bedroom, scare them off. Coach comes standard with two 30-pound bottles, one on each side for even weight distribution. And then here you have your nice pass-through storage. A lot of space. Golf clubs, fishing poles. It has a Boss outside speaker system so you can entertain your buddies or your kids. Nice one-touch push-button awning. No more fighting with your awning out in the wind. All you got to do is simply push a button, comes in, comes out. Nice big grab rail for easy entry and exit into the coach. One thing that you'll notice also is the awning actually extends. If you take a step back, you notice the awning actually extends over both doors. You don't have two separate awnings that you have to fool around with. You have one nice big awning. Of course, there's another set of speakers around on the back here. Here's one of the max air vents to allow the fuel, smells of fuel and oil and stuff, leave the coach in a safe manner as you're traveling down the highway. On the back here, pretty simple latch mechanism for the door. What most people do is grab themselves a couple of padlocks and put on there. It swings down relatively easily, and you can drive into the coach. This door will hold about 2,500 pounds, which is more than enough, more than you'll need for motorcycles or side-by-sides or whatever you might want to put in there. You notice that the entry into the back of the coach is dovetailed. And that's very important because if you're at a 90-degree angle like this and you're trying to get a long motorcycle or something in there, you can get high-centered. And so they do a nice job of dovetailing this so your transition into the fifth wheel is nice and easy. Again, from the inside, you'll notice those vents I pointed out. There's one located there, and then there's one located up at the top. They do it on both sides, high and low, like that, kind of for cross ventilation. Of course, the sofa, these two opposable sofas, they will fold down and make a bed, or you can fold them up against the wall, simply securing them to these latches here, and you can drive right on in there and you're good to go. A few other nice things about this coach that you won't find in a lot at this price point is, you notice up top there, the AC is actually vented to cool this space. And you'll notice above the sliding glass doors there's actually a mount, so you can move the TV from inside to out here. If you got company and you want to have a little open air, but you can see the plug-in and the 110 power up there as well. Okay, we'll head down and I'll show you some stuff on this side of the coach. You have your standard crank down jacks in the back here. What we tell people, if you got a bad back and you don't like to do the turn, Get yourself a cordless drill and get a bit that fits on there, and you can zoom those babies up and down real quick like. This is your connection for your 50 amp. This is not a 30 amp coach, it's a 50 amp coach, which allows you to run more things at once, ACs, TVs, microwaves. You can run all that stuff at once if you're plugged into 50 amp service as opposed to 30 amp service. I would be remiss to point out the aluminum wheels. It's a nice standard feature that comes on this coach. You see the green tire stems. That indicates that these tires are filled with helium. That's a nice feature because it keeps the tire cooler as you go down the road, less chance of a blowout and less wear and tear on the tires themselves. It gives you a few more miles on the tires, which, as we know, tires are spendy. And then we come over here to your docking station, and they kind of try to put everything in one little area. You have an outside shower here. You can you plug your hose in and you can fill your tank either, or you fill your tank through here, or you switch it over. If you're going to just run city water and you're not going to fill your tank, there's a nice valve that you just switch back and forth. And then this is a hookup for a tank flusher. What that is your black tank over time. You know, stuff builds up in there, toilet paper, poop, and those head flushers, when you put pressurized hose on there, sprays all around and knocks all that stuff loose, and you don't have such a funky smelling coach. This right here is just access to the other side of your storage or mother-in-law compartment, for lack of a better term. And we'll come around here and we'll enter into the coach. A nice big grab handle. This is for people with bad knees. And so you notice as you enter, one thing that really pops out is the lack of carpet. Makes it fantastic for keeping it clean. Pets, kids, they all track in dirt with this linoleum floor. You just sweep it out and you go. Toilet room, nice little sink. You got some storage in there. Nice storage here in the kitchen. A couple of little pantries for all of your sundries. And again here, nice drawers on roller glides, ball bearing roller glides. So they're nice. They're gonna hold up over time. You have your drawers are double faced, which means that they have the side wall, front wall, and then the face of the drawer is attached to the side wall. They don't use the face as the front of the drawer. That's going to hold up over time. But, you know, there's little things that have to do with quality that typically you don't find in a coach priced at this price point. Again, more storage over top here, nice and deep. You might need a step ladder or something to get up there, but you got plenty of space. Fantastic cooktop here, 3-burner stove. Glass cooktop, you can flip that down and use that for counter space if you're not going to cook, but otherwise you have 3. Typically your back 2 are a little bit lower, your front is usually a high output BTU. You can boil water at high altitudes and things like that. And then you have a little microwave oven down here if you just want to pop some quick treats in there. Fantastic, nice big sink, 2 bowls, stainless steel. Nice faucet with retractable faucet there. Nice size fridge and freezer. This fridge and freezer will run on both electricity or off of propane. Here's this TV right here. You can take this TV off the wall and switch it around and put it on the other side if you want. That's what those brackets were over there on the other side. Moving around to the sofa. This is a nice sofa. You know, a guy who's 6'4", 6'5" could stretch out on the sofa. And again, some hidden storage there. You know, storage is always a premium in these things. You have another nice one right here. Nice storage. Working our way over here. You have another spot for a bigger TV if you want up top there. There's a built-in CD player. This is for your outside speakers that we showed you earlier. Everything is nice and centralized here as far as your slide room extensions, your awning extensions, your speakers, your stereo, and then just a bit more storage down there for you. Also, a nice thing about this has a fifth wheel. It has a battery disconnect, so if you're putting it away for a couple of weeks and you're not going to be using it, you can turn this off and you won't have a drain on your batteries. You know, old school way you had to do it, you'd have to take your batteries out and put them in the garage and pick them up and put them in there. Just one more thing, you know, one less thing that you have to hassle with. So, and then here's a surprise for a coach in this price point. Is you saw that there was one head, well there's actually two. So that one down there is for company, and this one up here is for mom and pa. Next I want to point out the shower, and this is what I call a big boy shower, or it's the strict term for it, or whatever it's known as. It's a neo-angle shower. But the nice thing about this shower is I go 220 pounds. I can fit in here very comfortably, do my thing, move around. I don't shave my legs, but if I want to shave my legs, no problems. And there's a skylight up there, so if you are a fella that's a little bit taller, probably won't have any issues. A little bit bigger bowl in the sink in here, but again, there was one down on the other head, so if you have guests, you each have your own sink, you each have your own head. And then of course you have a queen size bed here, and nice little storage on the side, storage on the top. Nice wardrobe here on the side of the bed, where if you have items that you need to hang, you can keep them nice and fresh. If you've got your square dance duds or whatever, you can hang them up in there. And then again, over here in the corner, another spot for another TV, another nice storage spot. And you notice the sticker here that says Zamp Solar Ready. We are a Zamp Solar dealer. They make some of the best product on the market, but the wire's already run, so that if you wanted to put solar panels on top of this coach, it's pre-wired for it. This is the 316 Vengeance. I tried to get to as much stuff as I could, but it's just packed with features. This particular model sells for $39,995. For $49,995, you can get the same model with the generator. And if you want to go to $59,995, you can get this model with the generator, triple axle, fully loaded, ready to go down the road. My name is Ty Robinson, 880-0196. Thanks for spending the time to watch this video. Have a great day.